Alright, we're here in round 2. Our opponent is a blue-white player. We briefly looked at his match, and he's got some pretty good synergies, though. We're going to keep this hand. Are you cool with that, Jake? We got to remove one. We got to dude. I like it.
Yeah.
Fixed. We got a lot of top end. This is a good hand. So our opponent can go pretty fast. He's he's got the Latch Seeker, Elgod, Shieldmate combo or whatever, so pretty strong. Very strong synergy, actually. I don't even think we have any outs against that. So if he gets that online, it's a pretty big deal. It also helps that it's in like a, or it doesn't help that it's in a like perfect turn progression too, you know. But our opponent might not be here yet. Oh, okay, yes. It was a good draw. Alright, what do you think? Should I be willing to Righteous Blow that? Or do I want to save it for a Latch Seeker? But I feel like the problem is if I try and save it for Latch Seeker, it's going to have the Shield Mate. So I'm a little inclined to kill that now. And then drop my Gloom Widow. I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
He can have a trick here too, and we'll just take it, I guess. If he does do the trick, at least it guarantees he won't be able to play the Latch Seeker. He must have something. I don't know why he would think about it this long. Zealous Strike would be pretty good for him.
Could be that it's the only creature he has, and that he does have the trick. He's just wondering if it's worth saving or not.
Alright, so we'll probably see a Latch Seeker here, if he didn't want to save it. Oh wow, that's way better for us.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Sweet. I like that a lot.
I like that Gloom Widow actually trumps Scrap Skin Drake.
Yeah.
In that it can also get through unblocked.
Oh yeah. Gloom Widow is just like superior to Scrapskin Drake. I like it. Just straight up superior.
It's almost like the reverse.
More efficiently costed. Does not have the evasion, but can block creatures with flying, which is relevant. I like this card a lot.
Yeah,
I think
Gloom
I probably
Widow's cool.
I probably value Gloom Widow higher than I value Scrapskin Drake too. I think the extra power is actually relevant in this format. Cast him from exile. Probably just playing it as a, you know, Hill Giant Flyer. That's cool.
Phantom Monster.
Well, I think the plan should be fairly obvious. We just play the Angel and swing for 4, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'd trade it off. I mean,
He
at
can't
that
trade
point,
it.
he'll double block.
He can't.
He can't double block?
No, he's got Scrap Skin Drake.
Oh, that's right. Wow. All right.
So
Yeah,
he
that's
can go
just
in
that's
unmolested.
that's just the best move we got. So Into the Void is going to be pretty solid follow-up for him, but I think we're still at a point where I feel comfortable recovering from that. So let's say worst case he Into the Voids us. Is our plan we just go Angel into Voice the following turn? We're going to be taking a little bit of a beating there. The fact that
I guess if you lead, leading with Angel lets you at least also block the Scrap Skin Drake too. So
yeah. So then the following turn, he'd be able to get in for 5, and then
well, he'd only be able to get in for 3.
well,
This turn he'd get in for 5.
We'll take the Griffin, I think. Or do we want to not even? Should we just straight up play around tricks? I feel like I should block the Drake with the Angel, and even if it plays into his Zealous Strike. All right. At this point, if he's thinking this long, it tells me he doesn't have a trick. I think.
Yeah.
Because it would be really obvious that he would attack. He would be really deliberate about it if he had a removal or a trick, I think. Like a Righteous Blow or a
Oh, so
something
he just
else.
doesn't attack at all.
Okay.
Well, that means Gloom Widow can keep going in.
And Gloom Widow shall. Alright. Oh, you might have Crippling Chill. Kind of wish we had our Zealous Strike. Alright, I'm cool with killing him a fifth of the way each attack here. Drop a 3/3 for 3.
Boy, that's the most efficient white creature I've ever seen.
It is. Too bad we can't actually use its ability, but that's okay. Shortly, very shortly.
We'll have half of it. But it's not like he's got a legal target for the ability anyway.
Yeah. I feel like most decks at least have one enchantment or artifact in them. The fact that it hits both is actually pretty relevant.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It was an early concession, but I like early concessions. I have no problem with that. Anything that gets us closer to prizes, I like. Alright, so what do we do? What are our options here? We didn't see any enchantments yet, and unfortunately the guy that we're playing is the one that we scouted the least.
Yeah.
I would still say the Angelic Walls are... Yeah.
So.
He did have a lot of 2-drops. We've got I feel like we actually have a pretty good setup against him, because he does have that Into the Void we know of, so he can bounce 2 creatures. But this stops, like, effectively both that Scrapskin Drake. Both creatures we saw that game, this stops. In the other games, I don't think we saw a single creature that was 4 or more, right? So maybe we are set up pretty well against him at the moment.
Well, we could do things like
We could
Shift.
We could do the Vanguard Shield again, too. Maybe drop a little bit heavier.
I think that we should do like either Hexproof or Cloud Shift.
Oh, okay. So Sheltering Word or
Yeah.
Cloud Shift, since he's got the
Well,
Into the
since
Void.
we're so expensive too. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, protection for the Into the Void. Well, I'd say Cloud Shift's actually better because we
Yeah.
have the Angel of Glory's Rise,
Yeah, and it's
And-
only 1 mana.
and we got the Voice. But the life gain is relevant too. But he didn't. I mean, if
He did not aggro us, and our Angelic Walls stop all of his aggro.
I like that. Okay, so we'll do Cloud Shift, and we probably just want to get rid of some top end for that, right?
Probably something.
What would we get rid of?
I don't know. I don't really see much in Use Spirit, I guess, but
So
I think higher end even.
do we still? How relevant is Defy Death going to be? Because I feel like we're not going to be
Yeah.
trading off our big angels.
Yeah,
We're
that's
just
true. I would take out the Divine Death for sure then.
okay. I mean, this. I need to remember that this can res anything though, which is strong.
But
Right.
really, he's bouncing our stuff.
Yeah. So the counters aren't going to be really relevant. I don't know. I think we're right about that Cloud Shift though. That should probably come in. We got to be able to dodge if he's got like People from Reality, or
Yeah.
we know he's got the Into the Void or whatever. All right. I think I'm cool with this. You?
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's jumping out at me.
All right. Let's do it. All right. We're on the draw, and I think I'm actually going to keep this hand, Jake. Tell me if I'm crazy,
No,
but
I think it's okay.
I think it's good enough to keep. We got some early protection. We've got a win con, awesome cards. Keeping it. Looking for one of our 7 green sources.
Yeah.
Is that low? I think that's pretty reasonable. That we should at least expect to get. Even if we get more white, it's still pretty good, right?
Yeah, we definitely want at least 1 more white.
So land in general, going to be pretty important.
Yeah, this might have been an 18 land.
Yeah, and I mentioned that earlier too. I was just thinking the same thing.
We could have done 17 with the abundant growth. That would have been okay.
Yeah, so then we're at least like filtering and fixing too.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we just missed that opportunity.
Yeah. Our opponent is still very dangerous. That was a good draw, by the way. But that Latch Seeker is with the Shield Mate is just really awesome synergy. Hoping that if he does have Latch Seeker, he at least gives us an opportunity to kill it before he can get that Shield Mate online. Alright, no 2-drop.
That's good. I'm not really worried about green personally yet, until we see more green cards. And we're definitely hungry for white since we have an angel in our hand.
We fear the Latch Seeker. We fear the Latch Seeker. Thankfully, we only fear the Latch Seeker if he's got the Shield Mate too. Slamming it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright. Really, really, really hoping he doesn't have that Shield Mate. That's going to be a little bit more difficult for us to race that.
Is our Cathedral Sanctifier almost a Lightning Helix already?
Not quite. After this turn when he doesn't block, it'll be closer though. Alright, please, no Shield Mate. I feel like he'd slam it if he had it. I mean, it's not game over if he's got it, but it's gonna be a real tough race. Oh, that's so sweet.
That's actually good.
Yeah, we're in that. I mean this is infinitely better for us than if he'd had that Shield Mate. That feels real good. All right, now I think. Ooh.
I would just say angel.
Over Spirit, yeah, and then get in for 2.
Yeah. It also makes him not able to attack in with Tandem Lookout and feel like,
yeah,
you could just block with wall.
So we've got, even if he has Into the Void, still not going to be able to get value off that Lookout. So he's got to be setting up more, which is good. All right, that's not a big deal either.
No.
Especially since he can't block this.
Yeah, that's like not at all a big deal.
He did bind them. Still,
hopefully we draw green here.
No such luck. Alright, so I think we just attacked with Sanctifier. Into the Void at this... Now he's... Unfortunately for us, he's set up now where Into the Void is going to be... set us back huge and give him huge advantage. So... little problematic there, but the nice thing is if he does Into the Void and it's not an Angelic Wall, or if he does do Angelic Wall, the Silver Spear on the Sanctifier will put us right back in it too.
Yeah.
This card's insane.
Yeah, that card's really good.
Green Source would be amazing for this Trapper. Alright, looks like he's doing Into the Void. He wants to get some value here.
Oh.
Took it back. But the fact that he tapped for it, we got to assume he's got it, right?
Maybe he's trying to juke us into thinking he's got it.
I don't know what advantage that would give. I think he just saw that it wasn't worth it. Alright, we've got to equip the Sanctifier here, right? If he bounces it, is that even a big deal? Gain some more life. I guess that's not the best way to play around Righteous Blow, but these two are important for keeping his guys back, right? We'll see if he's got the out to it. Peel from Reality?
Oh, instant speed?
Oh, Banishing Stroke, okay.
Well, that's the wrong time to do it. No, he doesn't want us to get the token. Never mind.
It was the right time to do
Yeah,
it. It was after we equipped. It was like a perfect time to do it. Still attacking the Sanctifier. This does... So, he does have Into the Void, so he's going to play that and bounce both our guys, but we're still alright, I think. He's going to get quite a bit of value out of this. Yep.
Well, now no matter what land you draw, it doesn't, you know.
So we need some land, but hopefully the 2 cards he get from this aren't going to end us. I mean, he did just get huge value, undoubtedly, but there wasn't any way we could play around that, in my opinion. I could have kept Sanctifier back, since we knew he had the Into the Void. But I guess, yeah, he would have drawn one less card. That would have been pretty relevant.
That's perfect.
Okay, so we play Angel plus Wall.
Yeah.
And we're right back in it. I like it.
And I would just keep attacking with Sanctifier too.
If he has a second in the void, pretty problematic, but at least we can do it again. Looks like he's slamming it down again, yep. Pretty lame. Pretty lame when you're set up with a board like he's got. Really lame, actually. Really lame. I hope he's just drawing lands.
Shield me.
At least he doesn't have the...
Latch Seeker.
Yeah, that doesn't even matter. At this point, Shieldmate doesn't matter. And he Soul Bonded it. Doesn't even matter. Alright. Plan has yet to change. Now a mana is going to be real important, but... Alright. So, unfortunately we cannot get in any longer with our Sanctifier. But, we've got a nice defense now.
He still can't. I mean, he has to remove blockers before he can get in with anything.
But considering how much he's... The third one, and he deserves to win this.
Oh.
Alright, he's still going to draw a card.
And pro white. Yeah. Okay.
I can live with that. This guy needs to go, but we don't really have any way to stop that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I would probably defang the Drake.
I would say dropping Geist Trappers and giving somebody reach is the best play, too.
On the following turn?
Yeah. And
Instead of the Sage to set us up for the Archangel?
Like, in case he's got things like Cloud Shift or whatever, and he's trying to do the Blink Juke,
Okay.
then we at least have double, like, 2 different colored creatures out.
Alright, so let's get our Geist Trapper and then give this reach.
Yeah.
The fact that we got by 2 Into the Voids bodes well with me. We actually still have more cards in our hand, too.
Mostly because we haven't been able to play any other creatures.
True. I can get in with Angel at this point, too, can't I? No, he's got the mana.
Yeah, he
okay.
can do that.
Alright, I still think our late game is probably better than his, but we have to get to that point.
Yeah.
Is that going to be devastating?
No, he's just in on the
He
blink.
can give... No, so I see. He can do protection now, and
Yeah.
he can draw a card each turn. That actually is really good. The only reason I can think he didn't do it that turn is because he still wants to use this as a blocker.
He can't draw a card each turn, yeah.
He can't smuggle the...
The pro creature?
the
no, that's
protection.
why you played the Geist, because he can't name both white and green. He has to do it twice.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's why the Trapper was so important.
Yeah.
Good call. I'm glad you're here with me for that. Alright, should we play the Sage, or do we play a second Trapper?
I would just play...
more defense?
I would play the Sage, because at least...
Okay, we'll get that Archangel online next turn. Still don't have a good attack, right?
No.
Because he's got this.
Yeah.
Alright. Double Into the Void. Wow, is that good. This guy had some good synergies.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he can only use this once. So if he wanted a double mid-vast for both of our protections, he'd have to have a Cloud Shift too. Actually, this guy probably got that Navigator.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that's going to be a big deal. Hopefully he doesn't just slam it right here.
Yeah, Navigator's really good.
Navigator would be a big problem with Protector.
Yeah.
And with this little synergy he's got going on. Geist Snatch, kind of a big deal, but this is going to be good too, I think. Alright, let's get our Archangel out there. Does that sound right? Right? Do we have something else we want to do instead?
That pumps your whole team, right? Whenever another human comes in? Or
No, creature. Another creature. Why? Should we set that up now? And then next turn, just play a bunch and do an Alpha Strike?
And stuff. Well, maybe the Archangel is
Let's just invest this. Let's get this investment out of the way.
Yeah.
And we can do Timberland Guide too. Do it on the Angel?
Seems like a decent play.
Or he does have a lot of ground guys that have 3 toughness. Could do it on the Sanctifier. And then he becomes a more relevant beater.
Yeah, that's true too.
This is already just being stifled by the Geist.
Well,
So-
that Smuggler's just a pain in the butt too. Because, like, he changes combat completely when he's open for defense, you know?
Yeah, because he's got the Midvast Protector.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we've got to do the Angel then. And pass. Thankfully, we can start beating in from above next turn, right?
Yeah, but he can double block, blink somebody out, or blink the mid-vast guy out and white you.
So
and
we
kill your guy,
Alright,
your angel. So it should only be the Archangel
right now.
for right now.
And then we can... Yeah, this isn't very good in our deck. not with the way our mana looks right now. Okay, so here...
I would do Pathbreaker Worm on Archangel here.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Give it Tramps?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, because also he can't use that prevent ability.
Oh yeah, because the trample
We'll go through.
would trump
We'll still
that.
hit
That's a
for
good
5,
call.
I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, that's really relevant. Okay, so just getting in with him, right?
Yeah.
Because this guy would die from some shenanigan. The smuggler with Midvast.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that trample is going to be real important.
Oh, he can white to that guy still.
And absorb some of it though, right?
Yeah, he's only absorbing 4, so we're still getting through for 2. This guy's deck is intensely mid. Like, he needs a lot of mana to run this.
You're
thing.
right. We'll probably be able to do Alpha Strike pretty soon here though.
Yeah.
He's at 10 life.
We just
Right.
sprinkled in. We've got Pathbreaker Worm still. He can't block with Midvast and blink him out in front of the Pathbreaker Worm either.
Alright, when we pass turn, we should probably look at the math on this. Look at how many creatures that we have that can swing in. This guy's huge with trample. This guy's huge with trample.
Yeah.
This guy's great. We can play 2 more creatures next turn, right? Are we even at 9 mana yet? I think we are. 5, 6. Yeah, we're at 9. So we can do Commander plus this.
That'd be sweet.
I think we should probably go for the Alpha Strike at this point. He's got 1 card in hand. We've got Defang as well
That's useless though.
with the Smuggler. Alright, you're right. What do you think? Go for Alpha Strike? Is it going to be... Because we'll still have a Wall, Trapper, and a Commander for defense, right?
Yeah, we could definitely do it.
Let's do it.
I mean, we're at 11. He's
I'm-
gonna lose creatures here for sure.
I'm feeling good about this attack, so let's go for it. Play Commander first. Play Trapper. And we do it with Commander, or do we want to do it with
Commander's like the only one that's... Oh, I guess Timberland.
Guide too, but he's going to be attacking in here.
I just do Commander.
Okay. So he's going to have this for a good chump block. He's going to be able to do this. He's going to be able to blink something. I think we still Alpha Strike though. Even this too. I guess that's a question.
I guess I feel like we really just need to get in with the Tramplers. Yeah, like, okay, it doesn't matter anyway.
I think that we could have Alpha Strike there pretty well, right?
Yeah.
We would if we'd gotten in with everything. What would his best blocks have been? Do you think? Just based on
It's chumping non-Tramplers, and then the Tramplers have to go through. Like, that was what it would have been.
so
he was
it,
totally
Alpha
dead.
Strike was definitely
Yeah.
our best move there. I think. All right, well, we made it to the finals, so I have prizes coming my way. I'm already terribly, terribly excited about that. I'll see you in the finals.